So as we look into the future, Rahul, let's say 2023 and beyond, how much weightage would you pay to the fact that there is a general election cycle same time next year? Do you think 6 months before that markets will be into a state of limbo, because you've historically we've seen a decision making freeze 3, 4, 5 months ahead of the election?
So I think markets somewhere discounting that, which is why they move up, but they're not really touching those highs which we all thought they would this year, with the economy being in such strong shape. We've got state elections, and there are talks that some of the state elections may not go the ruling party's way. So I think there is going to be a skepticism on what happens in the general elections. So I think this is the period where market will start worried, start getting slightly worried about the outcome for May 24 elections. So I think those risks, those uncertainties would be somewhere baked in the valuations.
Okay, that's the view coming in, but let's get in a sense as to what the outlook is as well when it comes to the entire energy basket. For instance, you have something like Reliance Industries that came out with their numbers, and we've seen the fluctuation as well in crude oil prices across the board. What's the outlook on energy as a space, given that it clearly is very news flow dominated?
Okay, so here we are talking of two things. One is crude oil prices. So clearly, oil between whatever 75 to 90 is good for India. And what one hears is at the margin, though OPEC's cut supplies, but there are additional supplies coming from Russia, which are um, not being adequately documented for which is where the world's kind of well stocked with oil. The Chinese have stocked a lot of oil, so which is to India's advantage that oil today is not at 125 but 85 $90. And then when we look at stocks, look, clearly Reliance is promising, but what market fancies much more than the oils and the chemical story is the retail story, the telecom story. Things got a bit slow recently, but I think there's a longer term potential over there, and a very strong longer term potential. And in the coming years, as you see IPO of some of these companies, there's going to be even more excitement about the name.